we all know, or we think you know, our brother Frank, third son of Frank and Vera Murphy, graduated North Catholic, Spring Garden College. A few years later, a father of two beautiful daughters, Laura and Katie, married to Johnny for some 25 years. Pretty simple life. But that's what he wants us to think. As I started to think about my brother and his simple life, some interesting facts started to pop up. We all know Frankie started to disappear from our lives from time to time, saying he landed a new job in Florida, South Carolina, California, Connecticut, whatever. And then we all took turns asking, Frank, what about these jobs? How long are you going to be there? What kind of job is it? And we all received cryptic answers, sometimes long, rambling gibberish. We've all had that conversation, right? I started to wonder why Mommy and Daddy named Frankie their third son, Frank. Why not their first son? I asked him about that, and again, his answer was, I don't know what that made me start thinking about things more. Looking back, I always remember me and Frank used to hang out, drinking, and long late night talks. We seem to know a lot of stuff about a lot of different stuff. Oh my God, I wonder, how could Frankie know so much stuff about so many different things? North Catholic? Spring Garden? I don't think so. After all, Larry Murtaugh graduated both of them, and Larry don't know shit. So I decided to really think and look into Frank's past. You will not believe what I found. I was recently going through some photos. I found some interesting things that led me to conclusion. Frank is indeed a time traveler. I have proof to back that up.
That never worked. That was my Volkswagen.
I submit this photo. Frank tested out his time machine.
That's my jacket.
I was stunned at first, like much of you are. A little skeptical. How could Frank be a time traveler? So I started to recall some of our later conversations. Stories he would tell me. He once mentioned about a golf outing he had in the Ira Iwo Jima. I had a hard time believing that. He told me the ground was so hard they couldn't get the flag back in the green. If you look, the third guy is very familiar, right?
Cheater, cheater, cheater.
Again, I need some proof. I remember when we talked around lecture time, he would get so excited about what presidents, and over November, he would get so excited. So I said, Frank, why do you care about that? He loved the politicians. He loved the electoral college. He loved that. So I said, Frank, did you ever meet a president? And he said, no, he really didn't. But again, I have proof.
That's the wrong one.
Oh. Clinton.
That's Forrest Gump.
Hillary Kennedy. Even Nixon.
He wasn't
And I
really
thought to myself, why would he lie about me? These presidents. It made me really wonder.
You use
It's
the
no
same
big deal,
picture.
but it made me wonder why we lie. But every time I would give him a $5 bill, he got so excited about President Abraham Lincoln. He was unbelievable about Lincoln. He would go on and on about Lincoln. I really start to believe he had a man crush on Lincoln. Look,
I was at First Manassas.
I start to get worried. So I said, I started to look at these pictures. I realized he looks exactly the same in every picture. Time travelers never change their age. They go into their own thing. So after this crush on Lincoln, I discovered a original blueprint of the Mount Rushmore. It's Roosevelt and Washington. Again, it was Lincoln. So I found the original blueprint of this. And again, Megan, look. I got it. Go to start.
Bad son
Stay a
of
little
a
bit too
brother.
close to Lincoln there.
Dude, you're
The
burned.
original blueprint was remade because Frankie was arrested for stalking. And they came back with the original, everyone knows the original Mount Rushmore thing. All this evidence, I was sure I was on the right track. But I wondered, if he did all this traveling, he did have to have some jobs. I wondered. So I dug a little deeper. I discovered jobs he really did have. I don't even notice these jobs because, you know, you go through life, you don't realize what's going on. So I found really disturbing pictures of movie photos. And again, wait a minute. There's Frankie, he's an extra in E.T.
That's my whiskey face again.
Frankie was an extra in Star Wars. If you say it right there. He was even on the British version of Dancing with the Stars. That you see that look. That's a good. Frankie's. Everyone knows how good of a dancer.
That was the
Frankie is.
Bubba Club.
He parlayed this dancing career into a back end dancing with Beyonce. I believe we have pictures of that. He's also an original member of Saturday Night Live. I think we have pictures of proof of that. At one point, he was a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
I got laid off.
He even mentioned that he worked for the FBI, which later I found out stood for a female body inspector, which I didn't realize. Oh, wait.
Don't blame me.
So I presented these facts to Frankie. I said, Frank, this evidence is overwhelming. Please tell me what the hell's going on. And he finally admitted it. How could you be all these places and look exactly the same? And I asked him if he ever did a time travel. He said, yes, I have. So I said, tell me something about the future because that would be wonderful. And he said, it's too dangerous. I can't tell you. I can't tell you the future because the evidence would hurt you. I said, please, at least tell me what's going on in the future election. He told me that Donald Trump wins the election. But an illegal Mexican shoots him. And Mike Pence appoints Oprah Winfrey as her running mate, and everyone gets a car. So I said, well, what about Hillary? He said, Hillary runs for election in 2020, 2024, 2028. She doesn't win, so she kills herself. So my advice to you guys, if you look at your children, your grandchildren, if someone says to you, help me with history, look at the pictures a little closer. Frankie's in a lot of these pictures. God bless you. Frankie, happy birthday, but we know.